My homie Mark West from Tokyo, Japan. He's going to give us some insight on a couple of things. First, he's going to give us some insight on music publishing and hear about what it's like for DJs in Tokyo right now as Tokyo begins to reopen. So I'm excited to bring him on. Yo, Mark West in the house, all the way from Tokyo, Japan. What time is it right now?
It's almost 1:30.
Almost 1:30. It's taco time. That's what's up.
I wish I had some good tacos like you, man. I miss that shit.
There's no good tacos in Tokyo, huh?
If they're not like California tacos, man.
That's a deal breaker for me.
If you do, you're paying like $4 for one taco,
right?
And it's frustrating as hell coming from Cali, man. Like, yeah, it's just
It's different
beast. Yeah, definitely hits different.
Ben says he'll send you some tacos for some Japanese food. That's a good look.
Hey, man. I'm always willing to do that trade-off. I'm tired of paying $5 for some tortillas, brother. It's a difficult time. And, even for people in Japan, it's like, clubs are open now.
So what's the, just before we get into nightlife, what is the overall, like, tension in the air right now when it comes to this kind of in-between period? Because you guys aren't full. Are you fully reopened, or are you in like this partial reopening state?
So we're pretty much fully open as far as a country. Everything's pretty much open. The only thing is we're not allowing anyone into the country unless you're a Japanese citizen. Recently in Tokyo, the numbers have been going up a little bit. I think last week it was like the highest it was, which is like 435 people out of like 30 million people in Tokyo. Mm-hmm. But pretty much, you could travel, you can go about and do normal daily life shit. So, but as far as the club stuff, man, yeah, I've gotten offers to DJ already.
I was just going to ask you that. Have you gone out yet? Have you hit the scene yet?
I've gone out in the scene, definitely masked up, but some of the places I kind of told you the other day, I was getting ready to go to like a soft opening for a new lounge club. And the reason why I kind of went more so because I knew it was going to be crazy packed, and I just wanted to, kind of build a relationship. But I've been to another spot called Harlem. It is a hip hop club, and it was maybe like 30, 40 people. And I was like, okay, this is doable. But there are some of these other clubs. I don't want to mention names. I do DJ there sometimes.
That's fine. I get that.
They just reopen, and it is packed.
Yeah.
Like packed. And 90% of the people aren't wearing masks.
Ooh.
And I'm just like, as much as I want to DJ there, I'm like,
not yet.
Is it worth it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I put out a little statement talking about, like I've been getting offers. And, people ask me, yo, Mark, why aren't you DJing yet? And for me, I'm just like, I want to DJ. I really want to DJ. But at the same time, I'm like, is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Because not, necessarily like I had this other gig, this other job, so I'm able to keep float. Right. But if I was in the same situation like some of my other fellow DJs or whatnot, I'd probably be in that shit trying to, survive as well, Right. So, I mean, it's a decision thing. And, I'm not knocking any DJs that are out there. Like, shit, I respect you for going out there, risking it. And to do that, because, like I said, if I didn't have this job, their gig, I'd be out there trying to hustle and, DJ. So that's pretty much where I kind of stand on that. But, I just think it's not necessarily the safest right now.
What is what are there people, because right now, in the United States, there is a clear divide starting to happen, right? And without making this show too much of feeding into that fire that's happening right now, there are people who are clearly on one side or the other when it comes to staying safe or opening up and liberty and things like that. Japan has a little bit of a different culture when it comes to something like that. So I'm curious, are there people who are saying that what is happening right now is careless in Japan?
I don't think it's to an extent like it is in America.
Okay.
I feel like just America in general is just on a crazy dividedness.
Right.
But I do feel that I feel like also it's a cultural thing because in Japan people aren't as opinionated as they are in America. So that comes into play. But I mean, yeah, like, you know, people are like, oh, you're going to club and, you know, this, and this. I feel like the way America is going, I feel like if you're trying to go to a club or something like that, it's going to be more underground. It's going to be like an underground scene more so rather than a commercial level.
Yeah, people are calling them Ronagades.
That's the first time I heard that, man.
What you know about the Ronagade starting to pop up all over town lately? Oh man, keep me away from the Ronagade parties, dude. I'm not cool with that.